Welcome back. We're live on Facebook again, so hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share right after the show another newbie. I have with me Kaylin Harding, and as she is the owner of Surprise Care. Welcome to the show. You have to tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what you do. When I first talked to you, you said, Carol, what I have to talk about is so important. So go ahead. Here you are.
Thanks for having me, Carol. So yes, my name is Kaylin Harding. I'm the nurse practitioner and CEO of Surprise Care. And basically, I started back in healthcare in 2001. I started off as a medical assistant, and I kept going back to school. And I'm a nurse practitioner now. After I finished school, I worked for a large retail clinic, and I was really inspired by how many patients came in, and they were so frustrated with their lack of access to their primary care provider that it really inspired me to open up a direct primary care clinic where you could text your primary care doctor.
Wow. You know, a lot of people are listening to this. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen, because, you know, the healthcare system in general has just gone wacko, really. And a lot of people would love to have that old-time feeling again, we just don't even, I don't even know if, I can't even imagine what it would be like. But to explain what you mean by what you do.
So what we do is we offer something similar in a way to a gym membership. Imagine a world where there's no copays, no deductibles. So you pay a monthly regular fee that comes out of your banking account, same time every month, and you know that you can text your provider, email them, call them, FaceTime, video chat.
24/7?
Right. If you want to call me after 10 p.m. and talk about your constipation, we might have a little talk. But yeah, so
obviously it needs to be an
right.
emergency. But no, you were there. That's what you call
right.
You know, when I said concierge, it's concierge, but you've made it. You said very affordable.
Right. So we're essentially affordable care at the speed of life. We are concierge care, but we're affordable. You don't have to be very wealthy to afford this.
Well, I'll tell you something. When you came on, I was going to say that, which you said your tagline is affordable health care at the speed of life. And so you've made that so it's affordable, but when you mean by a speed of life, what do you mean by that?
So we live and breathe by our phones. And so if you have a general question, you're not sure if you can wait over the weekend, you've got a rash, you're not sure if you can sit on it, you have peace of mind knowing that you have a provider that you can text or call or send a picture to. And so really that's what it's all about, is that you finally have the communication barriers removed and you have that direct access to your primary care provider.
And she definitely does it, because before you came on here, you were, sitting in the conference room with your computer talking to somebody who had something going on, and you were talking to them and getting ready to do this. So, you're there for them. You're located in Surprise, near the corner of Bell and El Mirage.
That's right.
And your website is surprisecare.com. Mm-hmm. Your phone number to call you is 623-244-8797.
Correct.
Now, the whole idea, when somebody calls you and they talk to you, do you have like a consultation with them so they talk to you about what you provide and what you're going to do for them, and then you get them signed up? Is that how that works?
Yeah, so usually I kind of explain what it is that we do, and I usually ask them, do you have health insurance? And they'll usually say either yes or no, or yes, and I just have a really large deductible, so I really would like access to you and still have the option of using my insurance for the big things like imaging, labs, prescriptions that may be costly, and all of which they can do. So basically my patient load is 50-50. A lot of times they have either no insurance or they have all the insurance they need, but they love the fact that they have that direct access to me.
And they can, and let's say they have an issue. okay, and it is the weekend or it is at night.
Right.
How does that work? How do you work
So
with
they
them?
usually text me, and if I don't have greasy hands, and I'll get back with them within a reasonable amount of time and say, hey, what's going on? And I'll usually decide, okay, is it something that we can take care of via text message, or is it something that might need a little bit more serious attention to? And in fact, today that happened to me. I had a patient that said, can we just FaceTime? And his partner was like, well, he's making noises while he's breathing. And I'm like, no, I need to see him.
Yes.
So, there are things that I can absolutely take care of over the phone, and then there's things that absolutely need to come in.
Do you do anything different that a current primary doctor would do? What do you do anything different?
We offer maybe some additional services, such as infusions that sometimes your primary care provider may refer you on, say, to the outpatient services that have a hospital for. We offer a few additional services.
So you do both.
But
so you can do like alternative medicine as well.
Right. So if you get hit by some bad, stomach flu, and you're just, you need to be rehydrated, that's something that we could take care of right in office, and we don't have to, break the bank, so to speak, in your budget.
Right. So in terms of being at surprise care, is it just that area, or does it matter where somebody is?
Well, no, we can take care of, don't be shy if you're, around the, say, Gilbert area or Chandler area, Glendale, El Mirage. Really, once you get established, there's a lot that I can do virtually, a lot. So.
I think that now today this is becoming sort of like not necessarily yet the buzzword, but they're talking a little bit more about this more than ever. There's not a lot of doctors that provide it, though.
This is correct, because basically you have to be willing to just remove some of those barriers. I don't take a copay.
Who doesn't want to remove that barrier, you guys?
Right. I've heard some copays upwards to around $70. And honestly, my time in retail prepared me for how often that was happening. It was kind of unreal. I almost fell off my chair.
What's another one that they can get rid of?
The deductible. So basically, when they come in, I kind of go through with them what it is we do, how we do things, and then I give them a list of things that are in our small on-site pharmacy. We just carry the most frequently prescribed things. So if you come in, you're super sick, you're leaving with the stuff you need.
Wow.
So you don't have to make a trip to,
So you have a pharmacy that's on site, and that will compound that for people. Is that correct?
Compounding's different, but
yes,
I
didn't know. I called it that. I didn't know what they do.
No, that's okay.
Put the pills together.
Right. I can. Yeah. We'll put the label.
It in the bottle.
Right. Put it in the bottle.
So you go home with your medication.
Right.
Wow.
And sometimes, you know what, that convenience is king, because you're sick. All you want to do is go home. You don't want to have to go to your pharmacy and wait another hour.
Well, I think people, when they hear concierge, and basically you're calling it, what did you call it?
Direct primary care.
Right, which is not exactly the same, but it's almost exactly the same.
Right.
But at an affordable thing. I think people think, oh, that's for wealthy people.
Right.
But not necessarily. So you've made that different.
Right. So we've basically made it affordable. We don't charge a registration fee. For $59 a month per adult per month, patients get basically an all-access pass to their primary care doctor. You have my personal phone number. You can text, email, phone call.
Well, we talked about Medicare today. Does it matter if they are of the Medicare
So I've opted out. So it really, if you want to come in for a service, you just know that that's not something that you can use your insurance for. It's not something I'm going to bill insurance for.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Right.
But we have to ask that.
Right. So, that's a very personal family decision. So I encourage everyone to have a catastrophic plan, because you never know when you're going to break a leg.
So you said like something, what did you say, $59, did you say?
Yeah, $59 per month per adult.
Do you do children as well?
Yeah, so they're $10 a month with parent membership.
There you go, guys.
Yeah,
You heard it from her.
yeah.
She made it extremely affordable. Now, your website, they can see it there, all of the information.
Correct.
It is surprisecare.com. They're located in Surprise, but if you're in Gilbert, Chandler, El Mirage, around that area, she can help you.
Right.
Correct? And it's basically, well, it's, I don't want to call it a gym membership, but you did make it sort of in that way.
Yeah, if you think of it like, it's so kind of foreign for people to understand when they come in, they don't owe me anything. A lot of them want to bring out their wallets, and I'm like, no, you're a member. So, for physicals, for their, annual ear irrigation, or, their basically anything that you would go to your regular doctor for a clinic visit, you don't owe a copay.
So a lot of you people out there that are getting ready for your annual ear irrigation, which I've never heard of before, but seriously, this is the way that he's going. I do it. There's a guy in there that says I do it, and he's saying I should be a member. So you see, there you go. This is what it's all about. The information here that people are listening to, and you never know when you're going to need something. Or listen how wonderfully affordable this is. It's awesome. You got to check it out on her website. It is surprisecare.com. You can also call her direct at 623-244-8797. So welcome back, everyone. We were talking at the break a little bit about your website, and you've made it so easy for everybody, not only for the practice, the way that you have made it so affordable for people to get your kind of health care, but now you have a great website. The website is surprisecare.com, but you wanted to talk about it, so go ahead.
Right. So surprisecare.com, you can click on I want to be a patient. There's a button that you'll see right when you get on the website, and then it will route you to filling out all that information that you need to be a patient, and then that will basically send me information that says, hey, you've got a patient that wants to sign on, and I'll get with you and we'll make you an appointment.
So for $59 per adult,
right,
and then of course $10 a child, which is so affordable
with parent membership.
Membership, you got to have the parent membership, so that it's not children alone. It's a family event.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Okay. And I think this is a really good question to ask you now, because a lot of people might think it. You said that you're a nurse practitioner. So do you provide the same care and treatment as a regular physician?
Well, we offer, what we have in the state of Arizona is full practice authority. So we can prescribe, we can treat, we can diagnose. We can do a lot of the same things that a physician can do. I just cannot perform surgery on my own.
Right, and that's okay, because that's not what they're going for.
Exactly.
Right. So, okay, a family that's listening to this, I mean, my God, the parent, you're looking at $120 basically for a year to get a doctor that you can text anytime that you need something important.
Right.
You can, talk to, have a conversation with, and find out how. And you also have an in-house pharmacy that you go. So you can prescribe medication as well.
Right. Prescribe medications. I can send all my medications through to whatever your pharmacy of choice may be. You don't have to use our on-site pharmacy, but we can get things pretty cheap. So the people that don't have any insurance, it's a great resource for them, because they'll say, oh, hey, can you get this? And we'll try our best to find it cheaper. And we've contracted with Simon Med and Sonora Quest, so you can get your imaging, and I draw all my labs on site, so you don't have to go somewhere else to get your labs done. But imaging, you can go down the road a couple miles.
Right. And so will you please tell them again how you do not take any copay or anything go ahead.
Right. So we work similarly to a gym membership, where it's $59 a month per adult. Kids are $10 with parent membership.
Okay,
and
I want to make that clear too.
Right.
When I said 120 a year, it's not. It's per month.
Well,
I wanted to
per
get
month,
that up.
right?
Yeah.
Per month.
So but still, that's not a lot of money when you think about how much it costs to go, to a doctor today.
Right. You could spend $150 on one visit alone, and that doesn't cover your medications. And
right.
So we're there to catch those who may not qualify for some state support and may not be able to afford their employee check like maybe $400 or $500 coming out of that twice a month. And so the people that fall within that crack, that's who we're there for.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's awesome. You could check them out on their website. There's a button there that you can go ahead and fill out all the information, and you can actually join right there if you want.
Right.
That is surprisecare.com. You can also call them. They'll do a consultation with people.
Yeah.
Okay, that number to call is 623-244-8797. Go up on the website. Check it out. It's really neat. That's what they want you to do. It is surprisecare.com. And tomorrow you have something very exciting that you want to tell everybody about.
We have a pretty, famous visitor. Good Morning Arizona will be there at about 9 a.m. in the morning to visit us, and so they'll be checking us out,
I'm
doing
gonna
a tour.
watch it.
Awesome. Yeah, they're going to do a little tour and meet us and just see what it is we do there.
Well, I think it's really important for people to hear this, and that's what we had talked about before when you had come before when we talked, and how important people need to understand that there are options out there, and that what you think that is normally very expensive may not be. And the only way you're going to check it out is by hearing it here through me, maybe through Good Morning Arizona tomorrow too, but also through me. But also go up on that website and check it out. That's what they want you to do. There's a button there that all you have to do is push, and you'll get all the information of what you need to fill out. And it's very affordable. It's $59 a month. And if you have children, it's $10 if you have a family membership.
With parent membership.
Parent membership.
And one thing we wanted to share with everyone is, coverage doesn't always mean care. You could have this really, really large untouchable deductible, and it could be very, very unaffordable for you to even start the process of, going to see a specialist or this or that. And that's what we're here for, is to offer affordable care at the speed of your life. I'm a mom of 3 boys, so I started to think like a mom, So, after the 5th time my son had strep throat this past year, it was like, surprise care to the rescue.
I think more than anything, it's just the way that the healthcare system has changed so much that everyone is just uncomfortable with it and frustrated with it. Here's something that is offered to you at a very affordable price, but it's also somebody that you can talk to and that's going to understand you, that's going to help you, and it doesn't matter, well, obviously anytime, but of course, you're made it so affordable. You do both alternative medicine and regular Eastern medicine.
I'm open
Western
to everything. I'm open to everything.
Well, if you do draws and you do,
I tell people, I'm like, hey, if it works for you, standing on your head, okay.
So let me give out that website again. It's so easy to remember. It's surprisecare.com. Again, not just in Surprise. We want you to know that if you're in Gilbert, Chandler, El Mirage, if you're in those areas, you can also get in on this. And soon she said she's going to have other areas available for people. Surprisecare.com. Go up there and check it out. And, fill out a membership, because all you have to do is push the button, big red button, and it's right there for you to make it so simple for you. Their tagline is affordable healthcare at the speed of life, and I love that. It's surprisecare.com. You can also call them. Their phone number is 623-244-8797. So I know we talked a lot about family, that would benefit this. Is there anyone else that you wanted to talk about?
Absolutely. So our neighbors to the north that come and visit us for our awesome winters are Canadians that don't have access to their universal health care system. This is a great opportunity. They can get the same provider every year when they come and visit for their time being that they're here.
I think we had a gentleman in here that was from Canada that asked for your card, and I bet you that was one of the reasons why.
Wonderful. And then also our friends from other states that come in and spend the winter here. They want somebody to follow them closely. We also do DOT physicals. I'm DOT certified, so if you are a truck driver, CDL physicals, Surprise Care, do them for $50.
Wow, so you do it super, super, super affordable. affordable.
Right.
You want to check it out. It's surprisecare.com. The number is 623-244-8797. But we want you to know it's not just in Surprise, Gilbert, El Mirage, and Chandler as well. And I wanted to ask you, though, when let's say something is happening and it's you need to refer out, do you also do that?
Absolutely. We refer all the time to specialists. That's absolutely something we do. We also take one-time visits for $79. So if you're not so interested in the membership, or you just want to come in and meet me and see if we'll be a good fit, that's a great way to do it. Just, you can call for your one-time visit. And
For $79. So that's not a lot of money. I mean, you can go to a regular doctor and it's extraordinarily expensive. This is a great, well, it's sort of like it's a membership way of doing your medical, right?
Right.
But it's also peace of mind. Right? And there's so much more that you offer than just what you're offering, and it's awesome. So let me ask you also this is important that I see here. So let's say someone's working and they need a refill on their medication and can't make it to see you in you. How do you take care of that?
So, as long as you've been, to me within a reasonable time, absolutely. Hey, I get a lot of that. Hey, Kaylin, can you send me in my refill? I'm about due for it. Absolutely. And then they get a little text message that, hey, Kaylin wrote your prescription, and they love it. They love it.
Of course.
I am pretty certain that I have one family I take care of, and, that mama knows when those kids have those ear infections, and she absolutely texts me and is like, hey, can you call in that, amoxicillin? And instead of being on the way to the urgent care for hours, she's on her way to the pharmacy. And then she also knows there's a spot open on Monday for a follow-up if her child needs it. She's not going to hear that we're 2 weeks out.
That's awesome. Now, let's say you said that you partnered up with Simon Med and who else?
SnoraQuest. So basically, when patients sign on, they kind of get a la carte list of how much things cost. So there's no surprises.
Affordable. This is incredibly affordable. Direct patient care. That's what we're talking about here. She's going to be on Good Morning Arizona tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
You can check it out 9:00 a.m.
Tune in.
Check it out. Also, check her out. It's surprisecare.com. Go and push on that button and sign up.
Thank you.